Welcome to Puzzle with Emilia, that's me, and today I'm gonna do my first puzzle of the year. I haven't been doing any speed puzzling, any casual puzzling since last year, and those who already know there's one exception. I've been actually going to the Danish, Swedish and Belgium championship where I've been doing actually awfully well. I mean, who needs to practice anyway? I'm just kidding, but this is obviously gonna be my first puzzle actually doing solo at my home, and it's very interesting to see have I come slower or faster. And those who are first time here watching this channel, we're gonna make it a bit spicier. So I have a sports watch here that we're gonna put it on because I really want to see how close speed puzzling is actually to physical sports. My favorite puzzle artist, Aimee Stewart, we are gonna do one of her puzzles that I've never done before. I think plenty of people have done this puzzle, it's absolutely fantastic. I borrowed from Steffi, who is my pair for the Finnish championship, which will take place, by the way, in a week and a half. And yeah, this is by the way interesting. So last time with Steffi, we were second in the Finnish championship, but we got disqualified. Now this year, we will qualify because they changed the rules. However, I'm no longer not so sure if we will make it to the second place because of me and my lack of practice. But maybe this will give some indicator of the future happenings as well. So let's go, let's do this. Okay, I'm trying to find out what should we put as a mode for this sport watch. Like, this is a funny thing. You can see I have a smart ring as well. And it always asks me to, in the past, to confirm my activities when I did a puzzle. And you know what it's always suggesting? Horseback riding. And I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Maybe we will just put something like very, like, I don't know, group exercising, because that could be technically anything. This is funny because doing etches here is not a strategic decision. I just flip all the pieces and I realized really soon that I have absolutely zero clue of what I'm doing. Looked much easier on the box. Actually, even the etches were a bit of a tricky part for me. But yeah, how am I feeling here? And that's something a lot of people have been asking me in events, like, how am I feeling, like doing puzzles and stuff. And I have to say, like, even thinking about doing this puzzle or any puzzle, just, I don't have really words, but just feels weird maybe. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I didn't want to force this one, so I was basically just filming my intro for this video, and then I put the training mode on, and then I was like, this is not only feeling weird right now, but I feel like a little bit like I'm wasting my time. Like, I could be just watching TV and eating chips. So instead of forcing myself to do the puzzle, I did take 1 hour break, went to watch Below Deck and eat the chips. But then I obviously came back to do the puzzle, and no regrets. Was kind of fun, I think. And one thing has been really interesting in the competitions that, as said, I haven't really lost my speed, and I have had actually very great placement in all championships, even though most of them have been using already published puzzles. And I'm like, usually I would have done, so usually if there's a published puzzle, I don't know what did I just say, usually I have done it already beforehand as everybody else. But in this case, I haven't really followed any catalog. I haven't even seen the pictures of the new puzzles. So a lot of people I know have been done them maybe recently, especially in the Belgian championship. And so I'm really proud of my results because like literally for me, all of those puzzles have been like first times. Even when I was commentating, I was like, oh, they have like unpublished puzzle. Then somebody's like, no, like that is a released puzzle. Like, oh, okay, well, it looks new to me. But yeah, anyway, as said, I always loved Aimee Stewart puzzles. I have a long history with them. I won my first competitions with them. Always just loved her style, and I really love all these kind of like I guess these kind of like a bookshelves that she has. Obviously this It's more like a sweet shop, so more like a candy shelves, I guess. But what I always try to see, this really depends on the cut. Can I do this kind of like the shelves and then also the backgrounds behind it? People easily miss these backgrounds in the very beginning, because when we think about the composition of an image, what we pay attention first, obviously there's like the brightness, the salience and stuff like that. Salience isn't the word. Is that how you pronounce it? Salience, it sounds right. But also kind of like what is brought up front. So that's why you don't always pay attention, because your attention naturally is not drawn into those things. So that's more like a thing that you just learn when you do a lot of puzzles. But yeah, I think I did pretty fine here. And by the way, I have to say, before somebody says I'm a liar, I did one puzzle solo on my own, absolutely for no reason, when I was in Catherine's house in Netherlands just a couple weeks ago. So technically this is my second puzzle doing solo without a competition this year. And yeah, what do you by the way like about my new classes? Super cute. Yeah, but I think I have been able to keep my base skills or the speed, because I've been practicing so many like different kind of practices, like pick and place, mystery puzzles. Like I have the skill set that is existing there, whereas a lot of people just do 500 after another. It's more like optimizing, but it's like I feel like I could maybe try this with my Figma board. We'll see, because there is a logic to it that I think I presented in one of my speed up coaching sessions. It's actually very interesting. But yeah, and also remember, we're gonna see what do you say, if you would need to say now, how high you think my heartbeat went during this puzzle. And under 15 minutes, let's go. And let's take a look at my heartbeat, and it is, how do you do drum rolls? 144 at the highest, but mostly staying on the blue area. So let's take a quicker look at these stats. This is actually very interesting to me, because I don't think there is you cannot really draw conclusions out of these numbers alone, because also it depends on the fit level of the individual. I would say for me, for example, if I go to gym, do just strength training or something, even just simply, of course that's more like anyway physical, but also like my heartbeat would be, I think, much higher throughout the training. So this is more like a walk in the park for me, in many meanings of the phrase. But here's the puzzle. I would say I'm maybe gonna get a new hobby. Maybe I'll do this once in a while, but I didn't get I had like a spark to do a puzzle, but I didn't feel it that much when I was doing it. So that's a puzzle. And then we have one Vidi over here as well. He just turned 10 years. Super old boy. How do you feel about puzzles? You have much more room now for all your toys. We don't have puzzles in the house. But yeah, that's about it. And thank you for watching, and maybe I will do some videos in the future. Nobody knows, except I'll be live streaming from the Norwegian Championship and also from the Finnish Championship, and then from the World Series, and then Dutch Nationals. So yeah, see you there.